Don't you think it's ironic when the gamblers offenders get sentenced for imprisonment when some countries even provide a casino and actually allowed it in their country? Is it true that living behind a bar can change a gambler's offender behavior? Representing the proposition, I am Shabriyya Najwaa Sasabilla from Nadhlatul Ulama, one senior high school Gresik. Do you know what gambling is? Gambling, which also known as betting or gaming, is the wagering or betting of something of value on a random event with the intent of winning something else of value, where instincts of strategy are discounted. Thus, gambling requires three elements to be presented: a consideration on the amount that wager, risk the chance whether the player win or lose, and the last thing is a prize. The outcome of the wager is often immediately backed, such as a single roll of dice, a spin of a roulette wheel, or a horse crossing to the finish line. But longer, the time frames are also common, allowing wagers on the outcome of a future sports contest or even an entire sports season. There are a lot of problem gambling, as in ludopathy or ludomania, a repetitive gambling behavior despite harm and negative consequences. The problem in gambling may be diagnosed as a mental disorder according to DSM-5 if a certain diagnostic criteria are met. Pathological gambling is a common disorder associated with social and family costs. Of course, there's a reason why I stand with the proposition. According to Australian Gambling Research Journal in 2016, they stated that 86% of gamblers are more likely to have realized and have more awareness of negative attitude through rehabilitation. In the house of rehabilitation or social worker house, they will be more focused to themselves than the gambling activity they did in the past. Some activities in the gambling rehabilitation center include individual, group, and family therapy to dispose cause of addiction, educational season and addiction and urge management, as well as the establishment of a peer support environment. In addition, there is also post-rehabilitation care planning, such as relapse prevention strategies and ongoing support from self-help groups. And also, stated in Law Journal in 2024, restorative justice can be applied to minimize a recidivism in gambling disorder. When a gambler or vendor get behind a bar, it's possible that they create a gambler site and invite all the inmates to have the same addictive in gambling. Because in some journal and research, there's an increasing issue of gamblers' addiction when the gamblers offenders got put in the prison. I hope we can minimize the impact of the gamblers if become more aware and responsible to their life through the skill training and therapy they receive in the social worker house. I'm Shabriyya Najwaa Sasabilla signing out. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.